1st of April, 2022. This is Kevin Christian, and I'm going to go over a lot of things. So I'm going to talk about what's important with our situations and what we deal with. I'm also going to talk about the direction of the channel, how I make the videos, and what you can expect in the future. So I'm also going to talk about the daily struggle, and I'm going to talk about Gangstalkers and their reaction and to our actions and vice versa. I'm going to talk about the punishment and the slavery and suppression, and I'm also going to talk about cryptocurrency, and then kind of address some personal things with certain people within my situation, and then we'll talk about the drive that it takes to carry on and continue with the process, because that's what it is. It's a process. So let's go ahead and get started. What's important, all right? First of all, understanding what's important, understanding what's going on with the situation with gang stalking and how that works, and neural monitoring in general. I've got a lot of videos, that talk about a lot of things like that. And so you'll notice that there's a lot less videos on my channel, but there's definitely a lot of videos, okay?
Do you guys see this app right here? It's called Audible. There's actually a better way to make money on Amazon other than selling.
Plenty enough for you to find information that can help you understand how gang stalking really works and what it means to be on remote neural monitoring, and what's important, okay? Computer programming. I'm believing more and more that cryptocurrency is very important. Not just to go on Robinhood and buy some, but to understand it is very important. And I'll talk about that. So also trying to stay healthy and learning to be patient and understanding that you need to have a plan and moving in a certain direction, and that direction needs to be to become educated on the things that are important. And you also have to try to get yourself in a financial position to be able to handle the type of problems that you have. And you got some pretty significant ones. If you're watching this channel and you have the same type of problems that I have, it's a pretty significant problem, and it's pretty much it's about your life, And if you don't solve these problems, then you'll run out of time, and your life would be a lot less enjoyable than it would have been otherwise. Then you might have foreseen it back in the day before you started to have these horrible circumstances. So that's what's important. The channel direction. All right. Usually I do my videos and, turn to record. I start talking, I wipe my nose off, and if I stumble up on some words, and I'll, excuse me, whatever. And that's been the way that I've always done my videos. And it's because of the nature of it, where it's just a raw video, and I might do 10 videos a day. Okay. And I've done all of that for years. I might start talking about how they're attacking my neck with broadcast and all of these things that are going on, and believing that those things are going on. But the direction of the channel is going to be, at least for videos that I come out with, and they'll be less often, and they'll be a little more professional and a little more organized as far as the subject matter, and I may even start getting into doing some editing. I'm very capable of doing those kind of things, and I know how to do them. I just don't take the time to do them because I'm usually just trying to get the stuff out there. And I do go to school full time, and I do work full time, and this is not my life to come on YouTube and talk about this. But it's been very important for me to document the situations and the things that are happening, and it is all true, and it is the people that I say it is, and I don't care what other people's opinion is. Look, 9 times out of 10, when somebody comes into my comments or anywhere else, and they're like, it's not this person or that person like you think. It's it's the government. You're in a program, and also they have a motive, okay, and it's to throw people off. I don't know if they really think they're going to confuse me, because I know, and they know I know. They know I know. But I think that they don't like for other people to become confident and starting to know the characteristics of, how this really works. So, and it is very likely somebody that that has control over your neural monitoring, your neurological broadcast frequency profile online within this satellite broadcast, EMF broadcast system, okay? It's mind control system. So you'll probably see less videos, then they'll probably be a little more organized. And, and I've got several other channels that I might just let off a rant on, okay? Still, the channel will be open to, if you want to send me videos at EMF Broadcast on Telegram. And Telegram is a messaging service. You can get the app on anything you have, and it is encrypted from end to end, and it's what a lot of people are starting to move towards. And so you can also send a large file on there. So you could send me like a whole 30-minute video on there if you wanted to. And, and some people are like, oh, it's a scam. Couldn't believe, no way I'd do that. Don't. I don't care. I think it would be a good thing to have 30 different people, and I'll put your own playlist on here, and it could be on this channel or one of the other channels. I got about 5. So, and they're all growing. This is just the biggest one with, I think, maybe 8,200 subscribers now, 8,200 subs now. So, and it's slow moving. I've been doing this for 5 years, but it's always gone consistently up, and it's happening to more people. It's wild, man. It's wild. I put out 7,500 videos. I think I got about 400 of them that are on public now. And, it's probably, maybe even a little less than that. But the content is going to be better and better to where this can be a true resource for people that are going through this type of situation. And, to put other people and we don't have to agree. And you can say whatever you want to, as long as it's within the community guidelines. And I'll probably, let you send me videos and post like a weekly or something like that. Anybody who's interested, almost, that's targeted. Obviously I would have to filter through those first. But that's the direction of the channel. This is the targeted individual channel. And, it's always been just me, but I've done a lot of interviews. You can find like 50 different interviews, me talking to other people about their situation. But I'm open to let people have their own testimony and documentation videos on this channel to a certain extent, okay? And my other channels, I'm open to that. And just know that YouTube, although I make a little bit of money, it's barely anything. It's a small little fraction of what I'm thinking about in life. It's nothing to do with in the future, yeah, I hope to have 5 or 6 very successful channels on a whole network, the EMF Broadcast Network. Okay. All right. So that's the direction of the channel. Also about this channel, I think if you've been following my channel and then some of the stuff I was doing before YouTube, at this point, I am at a certain positive conclusion about how this works. I know for certain, I'm absolutely for sure about how this works and what's going on. And so if you think that, this is about microchips or witches and spirits, and if you rebuke them, then the spirits will go away and you will no longer be targeted. Or if you think that they're putting a spell on you, or if you think that there is some specific government program and you have chatterbots, AI talking to you, if those are the things that you believe in, this is probably not the channel for you, because this is a conclusive channel of how it really works, and it is a broadcast thing, okay? It is a broadcast thing based on neurological broadcast frequencies of humans and other living things, and it is a satellite broadcast system, and it is EMF broadcast. The electromagnetic field of Earth is the energy field of this the broadcast. It is like the infrastructure, and this is what I know. Okay, so that's the direction of this channel, and when you listen to my channel and you listen to my videos, if I'm talking about those kind of things, you can just know that is the conclusion already, and so we're moving forward and talking about things based on those facts, and not witches or some program that they got you on AI, or you're dealing with gangstalkers, people that have access to neural monitoring, that are using broadcast telepathy and EMF broadcast, mind control broadcast. They're receiving you. They can attack you. It can get very bad, and I've been dealing with it for a long time. Okay, so that's the basis of this channel. All right, so so that's pretty much the channel and the direction of the channel. All right, so now let's see the daily struggle. All right. It's so bad. It's so bad because, see, I got like 4 to 5 guys on my channel full time. Right now as we speak, I have a broadcast situation where there's something saturated into my neck, and it starts to feel like I'm going to have some sort of hemorrhage that could cause death. And it is the usual guys that are always on my channel. I've been dealing with these guys. They're addicted to mind control. They're addicted to being connected with me, to receiving my active thought process, and they are basically like complete obsessed stalkers, overwhelmed with my life, and they have been on my channel every minute of every day for nearly a decade. Okay, and that is the absolute truth and the absolute fact. And you know, any legal investigation, any criminal investigation would absolutely show that. Because there's no way that somebody can be sitting at home, on Howard Circle or elsewhere with no job for 10 years with a, bunch of computer stuff going on and mind control headsets, and that's how they make all their money, and they never had a job or nothing else, and, and they sit on your channel all day, every day for 10 years, for a decade. Law enforcement is not investigating these type of things intentionally. Okay, and and I probably should have said I was going to talk about that as a section of this video, because they're negligent. And if you can come up with some laws that you can find that they made, that the government made, that are being violated against you, and you can prove that, and you can show that these laws are being broken against you, and you are a victim of it, and then it is the law enforcement's responsibility and duty to investigate those things and to protect you and your rights as a citizen. And you are absolutely allowed to protect yourself and defend your own life. And all of these things are not happening. They're not happening. And so that's a good direction for us to take, is to move towards lawsuits against, start at the bottom, the local police department for negligence. Sue them for $1 million for the resources for you to conduct your own investigation. And then from your own investigation, see what happens from there. Okay, it's not something they want to get into. It's not something I want to get into. But I got them attacking my neck right now. I got them talking to me all day, every day. They were burning my foot bones a little while ago. They attacked my genitals, putting stuff in my eyes every 5 minutes. Okay, if learning is prohibited, all of these things, and I'm not dealing with it. So, of course, I'd rather see, the whole situation collapse than to just let them sit there and because obviously they're not going anywhere. They've been doing this for a decade. They probably do it for the rest of their life. They wish that they were me. All right, so it gets real bad with the daily struggle, and you know when you're dealing with something like this, Gangstalkers have a reaction. All right, and that's how I move into the reactions. They have a reaction to your actions, right? You have a reaction to their actions. Right now, they want to broadcast some microwave broadcast that they're controlling and sink that into my jugular. Okay, of course, it makes me angry. It makes me concerned that my health and my life is under attack. And I feel the natural instinct to defend my life. I feel disgusted with the police and the whole system and the government and all of it. I don't believe in them anymore. Okay, they have failed. They have literally failed. And this is widespread. This is not something that I'm just saying. This is something that 50,000 people are saying. Okay, that are under attack with this kind of thing. And then half of them don't even know what's really going on. Most of them don't really understand what's going on. They think that there's somebody with a microwave beam gun, a direct energy weapon hiding in the bushes somewhere doing something to them like that. And that's not how it works. It's a broadcast thing. And if you go in an underground train tunnel or fly across the sky in an airplane, they can still attack you in the middle of the ocean, butt naked, with nothing for 1,000 miles. They can still attack you. It is a satellite broadcast, and they can attack you with that anywhere. And so you can call it a DEW or direct energy weapon if you want to, because it is in a sense. But there is a person somewhere that is controlling that broadcast through this broadcast system. Okay, so, Test
time. Here we go. Oh, it's positive! It's positive!